Today I'm here at Aston Birmingham and I'm here to find out more about the journey that Infinity has undertaken with Abstrakt on their momentous relocation and expansion project. Now I'm actually standing outside the regeneration site, so let's find out more. At the Greater Birmingham Chambers of Commerce, and I'm joined by Adam Quasi, who is the Commercial Director for Abstrakt. Now Adam, this is clearly a huge undertaking that you're going through, so what has actually driven this expansion project?
The answer to that one's pretty simple actually. Space. Abstrakt have got to a stage now where we have extra capacity to sell on our lines, but we don't have the infrastructure or the space to take on this additional work. That was the key thing for us, getting a building that would hold us for the next 5 to 10 years so that we're not having this again around the corner. And then the other side of it was the IT side of things. Accreditations are becoming more of the norm in our industry, and with our current infrastructure we wouldn't have got any of them. So that was key to us really, finding a company that would be able to help us out with all of our aspirations for now and for the next 10 years really.
So Infinity have got a fantastic reputation for being IT experts, but what actually gave you the confidence to appoint them as your main contractor?
The key elements for us were someone who was able to manage each of the different aspects, look at where we were, what we required for the future, and put that all together, as well as price being a key factor. Infinity not only gave us a solution that we were happy with, but also gave us comparable solutions, and Infinity's ability to manage multiple areas as well as give us a key dedicated project manager was definitely a massive selling point. The shared values between what we saw in Infinity, the way their board works, the way the company as a whole works, and how Abstrakt works, and that shared similarities really sold it for us in the end.
Well, we're all eager for this project to complete so we can come and enjoy your new facilities, but what do these advancements mean to you?
The storage racking space is purely because we outsource a fairly large amount of that. We'd like to bring it in-house. The IT infrastructure, we've set ourselves up to last us the next 5 to 10 years, not only with sort of Wi-Fi throughout the warehouse for racking, scanning and pick and pack, but also within the offices and for us to go after the ISOs such as 27001. And then finally, the biomass heating system. We put it in because as a family we feel the importance of sustainability for future generations.
Both Infinity and Abstrakt are members of the Greater Birmingham Chambers of Commerce. Now, the purpose of the Chambers is to connect, to support and to help grow local businesses. And I'm very pleased to be joined today by Paul Faulkner, who is the CEO of the Chambers. Now, Paul, you must be so proud that these two profile members are coming together.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, for us, it's great to see two dynamic, forward-thinking, innovative companies who are members of the Chamber coming together and doing business together. And it lies at the heart of the Chamber of Commerce, really. I mean, we bring businesses together, we help them to network, and then you let them get on and see where there's areas that they can work together sort of for mutual benefit. So this is a great example of that, and we're delighted to see it sort of taking off and hopefully going to be very, very successful.
I'm here with Simon McAlpine, one of the directors from Infinity. Now Simon, I'm really intrigued in the approach you took when scoping this project.
Well, the success of any project is in the planning. So what we did was assemble a team of professionals that could cover all aspects of commercial, market assessment and technical delivery. And ultimately the result of that was a solution that the client was happy with and had a commercial factor that worked for such a grand project. And of course Infinity is always mindful with a project of this type that we need to have a firm plan of what we're doing, but at the same time remain agile to the changing requirements of the client.
So Adam, you're in charge of vendor relationships. Can you actually talk me through the technologies that you used?
Well, before I run you through the technologies that we've chosen, it's important to understand what the family really required from their partner. Not only did they require their IT, but they also required the same people to look after the electrical works and the cabling works. Now, when we moved into this building, as you can see, it's a shell, it's a regeneration project. There wasn't even any power. So particularly in recent weeks, we've worked with Western Power, who've provided the new power supply to the building. The machinery that Abstrakt use requires a much higher voltage of supply than it was already in the building. Now the electrical workers are already starting to lay the many hundreds of cable points to allow us to get on with the IT project. We hope to then commence with the work on the switch networking. Well, the switch networking, that's Cisco Meraki, that's moving from their original site, which is a 1 gig backplane, to a 10 gig backplane. So they're going to see a massive improvement in their overall network speeds. Once we've got the network sorted, we can then concentrate on the core. And what we've actually moved them to is a fully virtualised environment. So currently, that doesn't enable them to have facilities like disaster recovery as a service, backup as a service. So once we've got them onto a fully virtual environment, we'll also be implementing a SAN. All the while, obviously security had to be the forefront of all our designs. So whether that be from a physical perspective, so the introduction of additional CCTV and door access, as well as next generation security products from our friends at Cisco Meraki and Panda.
It's been really wonderful to see how Infinity have worked alongside Abstrakt to fulfil their ambitions. And if you want to see how Infinity can help you to fulfil yours, talk to the team today.